one of them used to be in a band with me.
Well, it was nobody that knew where Mark and I lived or knew what cars we
this guy
drove.
never left Delaware, so you're fine.
It's so funny you say that about a Herschel bag. The one singular time my car was ever broken into,
They got you for your Hirsch?
I left it unlocked because I never wanted my windows to be busted, and it worked because I was working in Wilmington, like in the city, like on Market Street at this time. And I had my Herschel backpack in the car because I had 2 jobs at the time. I had just come from my kitchen job and I went to my office job after. And in that bag was some dirty work clothes, like a dirty shirt, dirty socks, and a Suffocation Effigies of the Forgotten long sleeve.
There it is.
That I loved so fucking much. And they saw a Herschel backpack in a car and somebody was probably like, there's
probably some cool shit in that bag. Like, that's a bougie bag. There's probably some bougie shit in it.
Yeah.
Delaware College of Art and Design. They're thinking laptop. They're thinking whatever. But it was just some dirty clothes and a long sleeve.
What if no? What
that
if
they know nothing
What
about?
if he didn't give a fuck about the laptop? He was just like, oh, it's a long sleeve, motherfucker.
Then fuck him twice.
Really though? I'd be like, what if he's like, yo. Then he starts listening to more Suffocation because he remembers how much he loved him as a kid. And he's like, and then that kind of like, hey, I want to be more involved in the death metal scene. And then that got him out of addiction. And now that person is the new 37th second guitar player for Suffocation. It's a hero's journey, guys.
We're through the looking glass here.
Tom, would it be easier if I got closer to you guys for this? So you don't have to pass that thing too far?
I was going to actually, once I pull the photos up, I was going to let Mike do the steering with the photos.
Okay. I'm down.
If that makes sense.
That works.
Oh, why don't we explain what we're doing also?
Oh, are we live? All right, let me strap up.
We've had this thing. This podcast is going on its 3rd year. We're coming up with new bits. We retired Is It Euro? We're probably going to retire some other ones later on. So we're coming with a new one. This one here is a very misogynistic bit. So be prepared. Now, over the course of history, there's been many women that have been called the First Lady of the United States of America. So what are we going to do as cisgendered white males in 2025? We're going to judge them harshly. This is...
I wouldn't say harshly.
A First Lady's beauty pageant brought to you by Ear and Ill. This episode is a special episode where we do this bit. There won't be homework or any of that silliness, but we hope that you enjoy this, and this will be a returning bit until we run out of First Ladies.
Oh my God.
It'll be brought to us in bracket form. Anybody familiar with sports, and some of you who aren't, know how brackets work. So we're starting right now. What do you call it when it's the beginning of the bracket? The prelims?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the preliminaries. As this goes on, we will get down further and further until we find out who is the best First Lady of all time.
We're gonna be off to a rough start.
I nailed it, dude. I nailed that, by the way.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck it.
You didn't even practice.
I didn't, dude.
Nope.
Off the fucking cuff, dude.
Listen, breaking the fourth wall here. We don't have cue cards either.
Yeah. We don't have Q, R, or S cards.
Now, also, I will say, some of these photos, some of these First Ladies, much like the one that we probably will start with.
Well, they're not photos.
Some of them have to be paintings.
They're going to be oil
Some of them are
paintings.
paintings.
Yeah.
And some of these women are so atrocious looking that they probably won't place.
But also, some of them might be so atrocious looking that we will find other qualities about them that bring them higher up, you know?
I'll go hard in the paint on some Barbara Bush.
Fucking Babs. Where do we get the Nancy Reagan, dude?
Yo, the fucking...
There's a lot.
The throat goat?
The throat goat, bro.
When I put this together, there were some that fucking shocked me. I was like, no one talks about this lady.
Also, we're looking at some of these ladies way past their physical prime.
Oh, yeah.
So
They're wifed up.
Yeah, is it fair to judge them so
Nothing in life is fair, Michael.
No, I'm not saying it like that, but
Bars.
like, do you really want to be that superficial with like someone in their 60s and 70s?
Yes, I do.
I'll make a promise right now. I will find one good thing about each of these candidates.
Damn it if we don't try.
I'll do it. I promise. It's a guarantee.
Well, listen, an older woman could show you a thing or two.
Yeah.
Like, put physical attraction or lack thereof aside.
Yeah.
You may still have a better time with someone who's got some miles on them and like knows their way around a thing or two.
Or some of these places so long ago, you got to figure. Say this one, like one quad could be like, hey, she had 5 kids and 4 of them lived. You're like, oh, good for you.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of like weird shit they got into back then?
Oh yeah.
Like there's no like internet or social media paper trail with any of these people, so you don't really know like if they had weird kinks or if like there was some weird shit that like is kind of antiquated now, but you don't know about it.
Because you figure like we mentioned Nancy Reagan being the throat goat. Now Nancy Reagan was first lady in the 80s, even when I was still in single digits. We didn't find out of her having the gluck power to what, like
2 years ago,
3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
Posthumously,
and it took a fucking tell-all book by someone else to say, "Yo, she made macaroni noises." You know what I mean? So
she did the double-fisted piston.
We'll give them the grades and the winners, whoever they are. But 10 years from now, it could be completely different. We might find out some really hardcore shit about Pat Nixon.
Well, what I'm saying is that a list of 43 is what I ended up with is going to be pursed down to 36, and that will be the bracket.
Okay.
Are we going to do the whole bracket today?
Are we just doing the ones you have on this main page right here?
This is my literal photos folder.
Okay. Now I see all of them.
Yeah. And I like...
Well, I'm sure like you show a picture, you're going to riff on them a little bit.
Right.
And hopefully you don't have stuff pulled up about every single one.
No, I only have photos. This is looks alone.
Oh, we're not going on with their achievements or anything like that?
No.
Someone's not an ally.
What are we saying?
Ladies.
This is misogyny.
Listen, they're more of a figurehead than the vice president.
Figure giving.
He's
head,
fucking
baby.
right. Tom, you son of a bitch.
You rascal.
You some bitch.
All right, we gonna get started here. Nothing to it but to do it. Well, we've got maybe not number one in your hearts.
Is this any certain order?
Not really. It kind of goes earliest to
So
latest.
Martha Washington is not starting, is she?
I mean, not number one in your hearts, but number one on the roster.
Martha!
Old Martha Washington.
Yeah, it goes earliest to latest.
You don't need to zoom in that hard.
Yeah, you do.
It's for Grandpa over there.
Is that a shower cap or her hair?
I might be both. I think it's a bonnet.
I think it's like a ruffled bonnet. Yeah.
Do you think anybody got choked out for doing like a shitty painting of like yo, that's my wife, dog. You couldn't touch it up a little bit?
Or maybe a painting that was too
shot
accurate.
with a fucking musket.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you couldn't knock like 20 pounds off her, you fucking dick.
She looks exactly like George.
Right? If you're like, yo, they were cousins, I'd be like, oh, that checks out.
This is going to be a lot of work, this episode, because I'm going to add all
miserable ass oil paintings must be even worse than like miserable ass photos that people took back in the day. Because it's not like a photo where you had to sit still for 10 minutes.
You had to sit
This
for
is a
days.
painting where you had to sit still for literal days.
And
I'm sure you took breaks, but you had to devote your week.
And even when he went home to sleep, that guy's still working. He's like, what does her one eye look like? I just got to fucking fake it. You know, I got to.
Well, I wonder if once they get the face and the general pose, if they can. Well, I don't know.
Not if you want the photorealism that the higher end, aristocratic people of the time paid for.
Yeah, they are hoity and they are toity.
I will say it looks like she shaves her eyebrows. So she's ahead of the curve on that.
Or had 0 of them.
She's ahead of the curve on that. But I don't know if you guys saw the Dick Tracy movie. She looks like that
the Warren Beatty one?
Yeah. She looks like the guy Littleface. Where like her face is huge, but all the features are in
right
dead
in the
center. Yeah. And it looks like she's wearing a gray shower cap. But
it's definitely a bonnet. But yeah, it looks like a shower cap.
She's one of the ugliest ones.
She was probably a great mother though.
Well, did they have children? I guess they must have.
I think everybody did back then.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think if you didn't have kids, they were like, you're gay.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it wasn't something you could get away with like today.
So if you wanted to throw somebody off the gay trail, you just had to go dump cum into somebody and be like, here's 2 kids I don't care about.
Well, and to your point, so many children didn't survive.
Yeah, and then just duck off the fuck your dude.
She has a very warm, welcoming face.
But she also
Better than
has
some.
a very Danny DeVito Batman Returns
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
That's what if I was George,
Yo.
I'd have been like, yo, artist, just knock like an inch.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I love women with weird noses.
So do I.
I like a big nose.
I like
nice
I like the peanut nose, like where the bulge is up top too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not bad.
And yeah, like I like the weird hook nose too.
What's her fucking name? The lady who played the nun in the Conjuring movies. You know the movie The Nun and like the sequel.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw it. Though.
She's the same person who played the homeless lady in Mulholland Drive. She is fucking
okay.
hot.
Yeah.
In real life.
You have a picture?
Yeah, let me just pull it up with my magic no internet.
Should we judge her instead of Martha Washington?
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not? It's kind of fun.
So what are we rating this on? Are we doing a point system here, or are we just saying like would not?
I would.
I suppose would or would not. I definitely would not.
Because you also got to figure the thing she got. Like, George was the first guy, right? He was the first American president, first guy. The shit that guy was going through, just stress-wise and all that shit, right? And he was going home, and she had to fucking just open the legs up and take a dick.
Do you think? Do you think though? Do you think she took care of him?
I think she absolutely had to, not due to love of George, but for the love of her nation.
Yeah, I was gonna say duty.
To be the OG, like, I got to suck off the president to keep us from going to unnecessary war. You know, it's like
His weird fake teeth.
Yeah.
His weird slave teeth. Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
the lanky fuck. Yeah, like, and also
Yeah, like I gotta open mouth.
Redhead.
I gotta open mouth kiss this dude with fucking corpse teeth in his mouth.
yes, exactly. And if I don't, not only are we going to be at war with the British, we're going to be at war with like France and other random nations. So she had to.
I'm not saying she didn't keep it real. I'm just saying, like, appearance wise, like I don't know if I could.
Does she go in the
and
bracket or no?
Since it was a different time, I also think she probably took a lot of punches. George came home.
Well, she looks like she's built to take some.
Yeah. So sturdiness.
It's not a matter of wouldn't;
Look,
it's a matter of couldn't.
I'll say
I don't
this.
know. I don't know if I could rise to the occasion on this.
She's
one.
not a Maserati, but she's a nice.
She's that like '74 Buick that still runs like a
she's
fucking dream.
nice.
She's an '89 Bronco.
She's a nice Ford. She's a nice Ford.
Like the OJ Bronco.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yes. Is she in the bracket or no?
I'm not.
I say
it's a no from me, dog.
Me too.
I say yeah, but since 2 outweighs 1,
Majority rules.
I will like for
I
the
think-
for the record, she is respected across the board.
other than
But if we're going simply based off
nothing
looks,
else.
if we are going
Yeah.
simply based off looks, like you had mentioned in your beautiful intro,
yeah,
it's got to be a no.
Well,
I think
said.
the only people that
And I'm not a very superficial person.
Tom is.
I have high standards.
I'm not saying I don't have high standards, but my high standards go beyond just physical appearance.
Correct.
My only standards is that the girls have a low. Standards.
Although,
Like
like you had said so eloquently, she probably brought her A game to the table as far as being a supportive wife, being down for whatever in the bedroom, and just taking care of her husband. I can't get past the fucking
everything in the middle of her face.
yeah, just everything that's going on in this general area
Very
right here.
She looks
Yes.
like she ate George.
I'm interested to see what the rack looks like though.
They're probably droopy, fucking saggy old lady
Oh,
tits.
Flatso.
Yeah.
Oh,
like they look
man.
deflated.
Yes. Pancakers. Let's go.
God.
Dude, my foundation year at art school
Has a great rack.
where we had to draw nude models for our figure drawing class.
Nice.
You used to get models of all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Like you weren't getting like they didn't look like models every single time. Sometimes you got like really good looking people.
I got turned down for that because they actually used to like put out ads and offer it to people. And
Well, yeah,
they're like,
they took on all comers for sure because, and one day this beautiful blonde walks in wearing just a robe and we're like, oh, that's our model for the day. Fuck yes, this girl was a fucking 10.
bricked.
Drops her robe, pancake tits.
Yes.
Like they looked like balloons that deflated.
Nice.
And I'm like, how does that happen?
I love that.
Just one of the.
I love that.
One of the many mysteries.
Not that I
of
love
the team.
pancake tits. I just love that all of you were disappointed.
Yeah. We were like, yo, like finally, like
like
something that's gonna be like sick to look at, and also like hold our concentration for a 6-hour drawing class.
Did any of the guys in the class
holler at her?
No, draw the titties better to kind of like, hey, look at the drawing I did. Your tits look way better.
Like, I'm gonna make her tits look sick so I can take this drawing home tonight.
The only thing that made me more happy than finding out that she had pancake titties was if she had A cup tits with B cup nipples.
No.
Where it's like 80% nipple, 20% tit.
The nipple was proportional to the tit, but they were little.
I can't believe they told me
they were hanging a little loose.
I was like, because I wanted the money. They're like, no.
We've got 42 more girls to
All right.
And Big Martha's not one of them.
So listen,
I fought for her.
Your boy, 13th president,
Millard Filthy Fillmore.
Oh, what's her fucking name?
had a little counterpart by the name of Abigail.
Abigail.
Oh, that's
Fillmore.
a hot name, dude.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because it's not as big.
Probably called her Abs. Ooh.
She's a
This
handsome
is like a pencil drawing,
Yeah.
I can't tell.
or maybe it's like a woodcut.
I can't.
But
tell
it's too detailed to be a
Those are
woodcut.
curls, or she has hippie dreads.
They're curls.
They're curls.
They're definitely curls. She was a train hopper.
Yeah. She has like a mangy dog. You know what?
It's a hard face.
I'm kind of into it though, because like the eyes look like she's seen some shit, right? Like she's had some hard living, but she doesn't have like a fucking wobbly gooseneck. She's keeping it tight.
She still has her youth.
Yeah.
In a sense.
The forehead's a little big.
She's also 24 in this photo.
Jesus.
Right? She probably is, dude. Or even worse, like 15.
That's what I'm I'm spitballing here.
You know? I think we might run across that to where it's like, that girl's prepubescent. Yeah.
Listen,
Maybe it's because I'm...
per my last story, as an art school kid, I've had worse.
I mean, also following Martha, who was pretty hard to look at.
This looks like a chick that made me go to a La Tigre show at the Troc just so I could get pussy later.
But you got the pussy, though, didn't you?
Certainly didn't.
So,
I'm gonna put,
oh, fuck. I'm saying yes.
I'm putting her in the bracket.
I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
It's also out of how much I love Millard Filthy Fillmore. There's no Millards anymore. Oh, Abigail.
All right, we got another Abigail.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Mrs. Abigail Adams.
Is that
No. She looks like an asshole.
Oh, that is a wife to one John Quincy Adams,
John Quincy
the second
Adams.
the second president.
Yeah. She looks like an asshole.
She looks like
She has, first off, she has candle shop chin. Danny DeVito knows again.
So, for all of the positives that Martha Washington probably embodies, this woman looks like the opposite.
yes, she looks cross.
Yeah. Like,
And
she's not only is she heinous looking, but she's like,
Yeah.
she's like, she'll ice you out.
And she also looks like
She's above like doing anything for you.
like JQ and his boys are just fucking, winding down from a day being a president, having a couple, eating some food, and she just walks in and probably does this. She goes, and just takes the vibe out of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hard pass. That was an easy
She
one.
has a face where she definitely doesn't like black people.
You going left to right, top to bottom?
Yes.
I see. Good strategy.
Do you want me to do it a different way?
No, that's perfect. That's how I saved them in order.
All right. One of our most short-lived presidencies, William Henry Harrison,
Oh, damn, dude.
and I can tell why. I wouldn't be long for this world if I was attached to this.
That is not a woman.
Sure it is.
No, it's not, dude. Look at that jawline. And she also has a Clark Kent butt chin.
A cleft
Yeah,
chin.
that's a guy. You can put as many fucking.
Listen, I appreciate the progressiveness.
True.
That is a Mrs. Anna Harrison.
It's and as an ally to the trans community, like
It shows even back then you could
I
have been
support
first lady.
Yeah, like I support.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I support you doing your thing and being comfortable in your own skin.
Blow a president.
It's just not for me,
Yeah.
and neither is this lady.
And none of the rags on her head help her at all. If
Yeah.
yeah.
it was a hijab, I'd be like, all right, maybe. But no.
Hijab
Yeah,
would do her a favor.
Oh, I'd be into
I'm
it.
good.
I love that porn.
I'm gonna have to concur with both you guys. I think that's a no from me, dog.
Yeah. Sorry. She has a Clark Kent chin, and I keep thinking about fucking Superman.
Sorry, Anna.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad this is confirming my earlier joke that I was only half serious about.
What?
But in her prime, Babs, not bad.
You know when that picture is from? That is from when George was elected to Congress in 1964.
Okay. And if I was around in 1964, I wouldn't feel bad about
She
that.
looks like she has a decent set on her.
Right, that's why I tried to get as
She
much of body
also-
as I could.
She also has nice lady eyes.
Yeah.
And
Like
that-
she would take good care of you.
And you know how,
not
like-
not like in a gross sexual way. Like she would like
Oh, can I get you anything?
yeah.
You want some tea? I made it today. You know what she also has? See that smile? You know how a lot of people, like women, when they take pictures, they have that fake smile, the forced smile.
That's genuine.
That looks like a genuine, like she's in a
She's
great,
happy.
She's in a great mood smile.
Her husband
Listen,
just got elected to Congress.
Her and HW were like they actually loved each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
So
I learned
she's-
that from The
that's-
Simpsons.
Yeah, that's sincere happiness on both of their
Yeah.
faces. So that's true
and I
love.
gotta say, H-Dub,
Not a bad
Handsome
dude.
guy, man.
not bad for director of the CIA. Probably has a lot of
He
bodies.
probably
in the
had a
closet.
Yeah, that
he
guy-
probably had a long skinny dick.
Yeah,
But dude, Babs,
He had a Drake dick.
yeah, Babs,
Was a churro.
she just looks like
not bad.
it's not like you're not gonna be like, oh, this is the hottest chick I've ever bedded, but you're like, dude, that was great. Like,
She's like the good-looking older conservative teacher
she's
that you had.
She looks like the kind
like
of
she's a little bit older, but she's still got it together.
she looks like the kind of girl that has fun while she's fucking.
Yeah.
Like she might like woo while she's actually fucking,
Now,
not just quiet or
now,
Athletic in the bedroom.
oh yeah.
In our defense, the moment she turned 28, she was 80, and
True.
she was for the rest of her life.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say for the streets. I was like, whoa, dude, calm down.
No,
Have some
but
respect.
she's going in the bracket.
Oh, absolutely. I see her
No
going
doubt.
pretty far
Yeah,
in
Babs.
So
Score one for Babs.
yeah.
She's on the board.
All right.
She birthed Neil.
So,
Okay.
wife of Harry S. Truman, we have Mrs.
Dead in the ground.
Bess Truman.
Bessie.
Old Bessie.
I want to say why it's a no for me straight out. That looks exactly like my dad's mom. That looks like Maggie Schneider. That's Margaret Schneider McGonagall right there. No. She was a tough bitch. She was mean as hell. No, for me.
Best.
I can't. It's too high contrast of a photo.
I know it's not a
Where
great
is
photo.
Like you can't really catch all the details that you would normally make or break
He's dead in,
a photo like this.
he's dead in the ground.
I appreciate the Linda Belcher reference.
I don't hate it. I want to put her on the board just for fairness' sake.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah. I concur.
I almost said, but you guys had to meet my grandma. But Jesus
We
Christ.
never would do that.
She looks like Kitty from that '70s show.
Who
Right.
had stealthy fucking uns?
Yeah, not bad.
She had uns on her, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe she does too.
Oh, good fucking point.
Red Foreman was probably laying that fucking pipe.
All right.
Clarence Boddicker?
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Clarence
All
bitches
right,
leave.
You guys brought me around. When you first I was like, that's my grandma. Then you're like, oh, that's Kitty Foreman. All right, yeah. Put her, yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
All right,
So
this
sorry,
is a
Grandma.
yes from me because I know she fucking partied.
A word?
Betty Ford.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
She's very
hell
pretty.
yeah.
She's very
Look
pretty.
at those teeth, dude. Those are perfect teeth. I mean, catch her coming out of the shower and that hair's not so big.
Yeah.
So what?
Nice down. Or,
Yeah,
or
it's-
even better yet when they tie the hair, and
Yeah.
they tell you to lay down.
Son.
Oh, dude.
Hard, yeah.
And I was trying to find a picture
Dude,
without
you get a couple drinks in her and she's fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
there was a picture I passed up because the top of her head was cropped out. Her body was tight.
Yeah,
word?
man.
Nice, dude.
Betty's on the
And
board.
that's like probably like when wine coolers first debuted. So you get
Because
like
Gerald was
two of those.
Gerald was like a frat boy jock in his
Oh,
day.
fuck yeah, dude.
So he actually served in the military, unlike
Oh,
other presidents we
then-
could mention.
So she's a wife of the good old days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's
So
like,
she knew
yeah,
she knew the
she's like,
score.
I need to keep it tight for my man because he's the fucking man.
And she also was probably good at taking a punch.
You know who looks like she's taking a few punches?
Uh-oh.
Caroline Harrison.
All right.
Weak chin.
Also, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, a little soft around the edges.
Wife
for
of
me.
Benjamin Harrison.
Yes, Benjamin Harrison.
It's not William Henry Harrison?
No,
we already did him.
Oh, okay. If you saw her in real life, she would have a very light mustache
Perhaps.
on that lip. Not like a dark one, but like a really fine, like blondish baby.
This bitch takes ceramics classes at the community college for fun.
Teaches.
She also looks like she's never.
No,
like,
just takes the classes just for the hell of it.
she also looks like she's never laughed at a joke in her life.
It's true.
She has no lines on her cheeks whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
She's never laughed. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
a no for
No.
me.
No,
Okay. And that was
Caroline Harrison.
Yeah, she's out.
oh, it did it in alphabetical, I see.
Computers be doing that, dog.
Let me see if I can change that.
Let's leave it.
What?
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
I mean, I can full screen it.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore anyway
Yeah.
because we're
I'm definitely full screening Dolly Madison because this is
Oh shit!
this is a 1 seed.
What?
1 seed. This is the 1 seed
What?
in the bracket.
Yo, they were allowed to wear shit that low cut.
Yo, when you're the president, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
But yo,
Like, yeah, I'm showing
All
off.
right.
I'm showing off my piece.
fuck, this might ruin it. This might ruin it, and I'm sorry.
What?
She looks like she may be underage.
she probably was.
I don't know,
Who is this
man.
again? Dolly Madison.
Dolly Madison, James Madison's wife.
She might be 16. That's definitely somebody who gave his daughter to the president, saying, "Here, make her first lady."
He's only
I'll trade you my firstborn daughter for like
he's
this
easily like 20 years older
20
than her.
acres of farmland.
he was
But-
only the fourth president.
But oh yeah, she's in the fucking. She's
She's in the shit.
I got high hopes for her in the long run. Actually,
Yeah,
True.
She's gonna do
gonna
a deep.
go
She's gonna do a
far.
deep playoff run.
also redhead.
Yeah.
Saying,
That's my
Checking all my
fucking-
boxes,
That's, yeah,
man.
seriously.
yeah, put her down.
Yeah,
She's on the board.
Dolly.
Well, let's
Dollies know how to get.
let's
hand
tentatively
jobs.
put her down, and then we'll Wikipedia what her age was when she was in the White House.
And then we'll go take showers when we feel dirty. Also, Dollies give good hand jobs,
Yeah,
no
dude.
doubt, dude.
Good old fashioned.
It's like, come sit down. You've had a rough day at the office, and just give a nice squeezer. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. She might
At
be
first, I was gonna say no to this one.
okay.
I don't know, man.
This
I
is
might
gonna-
be.
this
I
is
might be
gonna
on board.
tough.
I might be on board.
I'm going by the reflection in his glasses.
Just reading off of it.
Yo, my guy Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh,
He
old Teo.
pulling a solid 6.
Let me see.
Edith.
First off, the drip is pure fire.
I'm saying,
That hat is fucking sick.
yo, the hat stays on during sex, girl.
Oh, dude. It looks like a topographical map of a mesa. It fucking rips, dude.
I'm gonna say yeah.
If she had a better look on her face, that's a pretty woman.
You think she has titty freckles?
Yeah.
The cheat code to Dennis's heart.
Yo,
Oh, like right. Oh, God damn it. I bet, like, seriously, also, I bet she has, like, solid, like, heavy, like, probably smaller D cups, but
yeah, but they're tight.
they're also still hanging
They're up.
They're
Yeah,
still
they're
hanging
up.
up. Yeah.
Nah, I would like a little sag on them.
Yeah, but they're not
a
to
little.
her belt
Yeah,
line.
but a respectable
just a little.
sag.
They're not to her belt line, but they are above her navel.
Just a little out of sheer
Yeah.
weight.
Oh, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. And that drip
Yeah.
is fire.
She's way
Edith-
on the board.
Edith is on the board.
Edith fucking. Oh,
I
dude.
fuck with the name Edith too.
It's so good, right? Because I eat a lot of food.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, I hate to
Oh,
throw a wet blanket on the
no.
party here, but
oh no.
as much as I admire all the accomplishments of FDR, this isn't one of them.
no.
Oh, I forgot about her.
We got Eleanor Roosevelt, ladies and gents.
AKA Olivia Soprano.
However, this is her in her later years.
Yeah, it's true.
But we're going off the data we have.
We
so
got what we got.
Yeah.
We're going off of what they looked like, hopefully, in their time as First Lady.
she looks too timid.
She looks like she's, like, even back then, she would fart in front of company. You know what I mean? Like now you're like, oh, like she's crazy. But like back then you're like, oh my God, he's out of the office. Get him out of the White House. Yeah.
Like I would have no
jail.
I would have no qualms with throwing it to an older lady, especially because of the experience that they may or may not have. But she doesn't look like a good time.
No, she definitely has a math teacher vibe to her.
Yeah.
Math teachers are never nice.
Yeah.
Is she on the board?
Nah.
No.
I agree.
Hard pass. Sorry.
Sorry to her fucking
Again,
they're old.
You know
old
what?
man.
nothing but love and respect to FDR.
Yeah.
New rule.
What?
If it's unanimous, not on the board, no. But if it's 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3, they got to go on the board for the sake of competition.
Oof.
Fair. All right.
Just for the sake
Also,
of
once we get
competition.
down to the nitty gritty of the brackets, we should probably bring up 1 or 2 facts about the person.
Sure.
Just maybe might help them
Maybe.
when we get down to like the middle. Not now, obviously.
I would like to learn how old Dolly Madison.
This may be the worst one
Oh,
yet.
God.
This may be the worst one yet.
Oh,
whose
no.
whose ugly mom is that?
Compared to Dolly Madison, they're all fucking trolls.
Just wait. Just wait.
This is Andrew Johnson's wife, Eliza.
Ooh.
Oy vey.
She has Edward James Olmos face.
Yeah, real homely.
Oh no.
Her skincare routine is nah.
Her skin. I was gonna say fucking lava rock.
Fucking
but
yeah, Brillo pads.
Oh my God, dude.
That's like old catcher's mitt skin.
I have a feeling.
The fucking part down the middle.
Yeah.
That's like the 90s new metal cut.
I have a feeling that like he probably dumped nuts in her at like 15, knocked her up, and was like, "Well,
I
I'm
guess
fucking
she's sticking
saddled
around.
now, yeah.
Well, we tried it.
And she didn't have the
I can't even look at this from my angle anymore.
and she didn't have the decency to die on him.
He definitely cheated.
Wasn't he the one that was killed by Aaron Burr? No, it was Jackson.
Okay.
He's killed in a duel.
John-
Okay.
We're making a comeback. James Monroe
He's hot.
and, and his wife Elizabeth.
Huh. Not bad.
Handsome woman.
Do you ever notice that they all have the same nose? Is that the only like? Is it
Kind of a Great Gatsby headpiece
It's kind of like
going on here.
all the artists, the same artist. He only knows how to draw one nose.
Maybe. But I still would.
I like it's kind of like the smile is kind of like it's not like a silly smile. It's kind of like it's just like really like kind of a smirk almost.
It's like,
Yeah. It's like, oh hey, how you doing? You're
like
great.
I fuck around. What's up?
Yeah. She gets a yes from me.
Yeah.
Maybe her neck's not that long too.
Or
It could
wide.
just be a painting.
Yeah.
I say
Maybe.
yeah.
She might be a thick John,
Oh, I hope
which I get down with.
she looks like the thick John that has like B cup titties, but a absolute wagon on her.
She's like the rugby girl build.
Yes, the field hockey.
Hell yeah.
The field hockey fit, dude.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Fucking
go.
sick ass legs.
Oh god.
Let's go.
She could kick a hole in the wall, but she can't fill out a B cup bra. Let's go.
Or can't reach stuff. Hell yeah. Can't open jars.
This is an insight into Tommy's life right now. My 2-foot girlfriend.
All right, Chester A. Arthur.
Oh.
This is Ellen.
Oh.
Not bad.
She looks like she's got something else in her besides a white girl.
Yeah.
I like that.
She might be have a little bit.
Little
of,
Espanol.
oh hell yeah, dude.
That's one of the older broads. I was
Oh,
like, you gotta
fuck.
watch out for some of
Tommy.
these older girls.
Tommy. It's Adam Friedland.
What? No, it's not.
It
Are
looks
you nuts?
kinda. Looks like a hot chick version of Adam Friedland. But yes, absolute yes from me.
This is like dad.
Oh, dude.
Dad took a vacation down to Puerto Rico and has a kid he doesn't know about.
Know what she looks like to me? Like her real name is like Praying Deer, but then she got as soon as she married,
Yeah,
hooked up.
maybe.
As soon as she hooked up with him, she became like Karen Phillips or whatever.
Maybe.
Whatever the fuck her name is. Who
Monroe-
is it?
I could see some
Arthur.
indigenous.
What's her first name?
Ellen.
Ellen.
Definitely not Ellen. She started off as like running sparrow, and just hooked in.
She don't got no face of the tribe. That's
Dude, I'd-
that's flavor.
I mean,
We got another Ellen.
oh.
We got Edna Krabappel's old flame, Woodrow Wilson. This is Ellen.
What do I think of Ellen?
She reminds me a lot of
Another
It's just the
brick
hair.
shithouse.
Yeah,
again, could be fun.
that's what the rack looks like. The rack's like that's like what a C.
Yeah.
Easily.
So I'm thinking she has fat thighs and a fat wagon, and that's a definite yes.
The haircut makes her look older than she probably is in this
It kind of
picture.
looks like an old sultan's hat.
Yeah, the haircut makes her look like she's ancient, where she's probably only like 30 in this picture.
If that.
Yeah.
I'm putting her on the
Yeah.
board.
Yeah.
And also the first picture in a long time where she doesn't have a dopey nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like your friend's cute mom.
She looks timid, but she also if you get her like a drink in her and like it's just you and her, like she probably talks some shit.
Hell yeah.
She's probably a good time.
Yeah.
She probably chills, dude.
She's like
She won't ask.
she's like giving you a footy under the table at the dinner party.
She won't ask to play the video game with you, but she'll sit there and shoot the shit with you while you play it and not complain. Yeah, she gets a yes from me.
Ellen's cool.
Ellen's chill as fuck, dude. I might rethink my fucking stance on people named Ellen.
Warren G. Harding
I have a feeling
and
it's
his
gonna be
and his
bad.
and his homely bride Florence.
No.
That's a Florence, all right.
No.
Yeah, can't do it. Can't go there.
She looks like she was born old.
That's another thing. She's probably not that old in this picture.
She's 29.
I don't know, man. I see
Too old.
The haircut is not helping.
the haircut, the glasses,
The
the
jowls.
shadow.
The jowls.
Can't do it.
No. But I will say this. She probably makes a banging lemonade.
I think for that reason, I want to put her on the board.
She uses cane sugar.
Do you?
A
Nah.
little bit. I think I
It's
do.
a no from me. You can put her on the board if you want to. You can.
You know what? No, fuck it. Tommy, go ahead.
She's better than some would
Yeah.
say. She's not great, but she's better than some.
And seriously, she
Listen, you can override my vote. I'm saying no.
looks like she fucks it up in the kitchen.
What was her name?
Florence Harding.
Florence.
She looks like she fucks up in the kitchen. Great. She can't cook, but she's great at baking. That's what I get from her.
Yo, all right, Grover.
Flows do that.
Oh, what's Grover of Cleveland up to?
Yeah, it is. He's pulling in Francis.
Oh!
Francis.
Yeah! Oh! Hell yeah! But also might be a child bride.
Nah, she's
Yeah?
she's grown.
You gotta understand
She's
that
got-
when they're doing artists, like when it's up to an artist to capture an image like that, just like Dolly earlier, they are making them look more.
That's a
youthful,
picture.
Too.
This is a photo.
Is it?
Yes.
This is a legit photo.
That's a photo.
Granted, very
Or the-
early days of photography.
Or
photo.
the best artist of all time.
It's unbelievably.
Yeah,
lit.
even photorealism painting doesn't look that.
You also remember they have like it was lit by gunpowder. But also she has hot librarian qualities.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of timid, but she fucks hard.
I don't think that's a child, man.
Yeah, that's a definite yes from me.
Francis is on the.
She's got them
board.
Brooke Shields eyebrows too, man.
True.
That's cool.
She's up on Dolly Madison level right
Yep.
now.
Yeah, she's in there.
She might not be a child bride, but Grover's definitely 30 years older.
Sure, but he was always old.
It's true. Uh-oh.
All right, you ready to keep it cool with Coolidge?
Oh shit, Cal.
Well, his wife Grace.
Grace is hot, dude.
Oh.
Grace is straight up hot.
Another
Yo.
hot mom. We got another hot mom vibe.
She also has a raised eyebrow, like she's like kind of like
yeah, like I dare
playful.
you. I dare you to make a move, boy.
Like, what's up? Also, Tina Fey vibes.
My husband's not getting home till late tonight.
Yeah,
like I wish you would.
Total Tina Fey
He's
vibes.
in Washington all week.
Yeah, he's
And why does it look like she's being attacked by a ghost?
just looks like a shawl that she's wearing. Or
I remember when I was saving these photos, I always have forever
You beat off to that one?
I've heard people be like, "Oh, Jackie O is the hottest first lady. Jackie O is the
She had a
hottest."
big butt, dude.
She like there's so many girls on here that put her to the fucking test.
The last two.
That's one of
the
them.
last two have been fucking phenomenal.
Grace is one. Of them.
Dolly. Shout out Dolly and her fucking rack, dude.
yeah, there's hope for the big fat boys yet.
Are you at
Because William Howard Taft,
Oh, the guy had to be cut out of his own bathtub?
his wife Helen,
not bad?
Not
dude.
bad.
Nice.
better than not bad.
Yeah, definitely yeah from me.
And
You know what his look on her face says, though?
For a super high exposure photo,
Yeah.
like her face still looks good.
pretty fucking good.
And also, it's like, she has a look on her face like, they're cutting him out of the bathtub. Why couldn't they do this when I'm not getting my picture taken?
that also, she very well could have been a wife in name only.
True. Covering for like a beard, like a gay guy?
Not gay, but just like they don't. There's no way they fuck.
And it was also, yeah, it was very frowned upon for presidents to be single.
You have to have a wife You know,
Because when I was doing my research for it, there was presidents that went through their presidency without having a wife, and it was instantly like gay. Like people were instantly in the news, like saying he's outright homosexual. Whether they, who knows if they were or weren't, but it was like shameful for them not to be married. So guys would get like hitched like 6 months before they take the White House.
All right, we're gonna get a little controversial here. Now or like last 20-something years?
oh, I know
No.
who we're on now.
But in her prime, when she was younger,
Straight up and down, babe.
yeah,
Dump truck ass. Too.
Like as far as like my type is concerned, like if I
Laura
met
Bush?
if I met this girl in college, like
We're on H's, brother.
like Slick Willie did, then yes, old Hill Dog.
Look at that butt.
Fuck. Here's the thing.
And that's the thing. She always had like the fucking dump truck.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
But
Yes, she-
young Hillary, man, like
Yes, she has
yeah.
the evil to her, but that just what that also like. Yeah, she's evil and she's a fucking psychopath. But what that means also tells you that pussy was so good. You know how like 'cause
Unbelievable.
Bill Clinton had that thing was Peyronie's disease where like his dick is really curved. That's why the only thing he couldn't fuck, he could only get head. I think he was
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he never fucked Monica Lewinsky to shove the cigar in her puss. Because his dick's so bent he can't fuck. That's why I don't think anything will happen on Epstein's. But also,
So how did he impregnate Hillary?
but here's the thing. Maybe it wasn't that way pre-Hillary. Hillary's pussy is so psychotic and great that it permanently
warped his dick?
Warped his dick.
There's a trail of
Yes.
there's a trail of 35 bodies behind
Yeah.
that pussy.
Yeah, exactly. And even dudes that aren't married to her are like, I'll kill for you. Just show me your asshole. And she was like, all right.
Smother me one time.
Yeah.
Just bounce
And
on
honestly, now Chelsea Clinton would get it.
it. Bounce on it just one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all right.
I was like, just smack a butt cheek on my face. I don't give a shit. Just show me your butthole.
Well, you have to be hung from a tree with two self-inflicted shotgun wounds to the chest.
Take it. Sign me up for 2.
All right, well, you can sign me up for 0 Ida McKinley's.
Ida.
Dude, that's a dude.
The fucking Lego head turns me away.
The hair.
Look at that jaw.
Yeah,
that's definitely Clark Gable jaw. Also, the hair looks like she might be related to Sideshow Bob and Mel. That's clown hair.
Yeah,
What
Ida
is she
pass on
thinking?
that one.
Tommy,
Sorry, Ida.
Tommy, you've earned your keep today, buddy.
All right, this one's a fucking layup. Jackie O.
Yes.
She'll go on the list, but
No.
I'm biased against.
I get like it's like overhyped.
so over.
But I still think it's deserved.
I guess, yeah, she's not ugly.
I think she's hot.
She was a smoke show in her fucking heyday. Don't even go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, don't even fuck around.
We'll see.
Yeah.
She's on the bracket. We'll see.
If Jackie,
She looked good when she was older.
yeah. If Jackie O was a mom,
When she was Jackie Onassis, she was still keeping it tight.
if you're a
We'll
Moen,
see.
Like she looked older, but she was still pretty and she
Yeah.
still had a fucking tight figure.
if you were mowing her grass and she was like showing her ass in the window, you would be fucking stoked.
Yeesh.
The palate cleanser from Jackie O.
Franklin Pierce, what are you fucking doing, my guy? You're the leader of the free world.
He's
you can
Franklin piercing a pig.
You can do better than Jane over here.
Yikes! Oh my god!
That's like you look like a corpse.
You know what? She looks like someone.
Like the sunken cheekbones. Like
yeah,
I need cheeks.
she looks like
I need
someone.
like more ways than one.
Yeah,
but
hey,
like
you're
the
not the
face.
guy's ear.
I need the baby fat cheek.
She looks like someone you would go to get a curse removed.
Is this an outfit choice?
That's almost
really
funeral
killing
outfit.
her?
It's
Yeah.
almost like funeral outfit.
Yeah, that's a
right?
funeral shroud.
Is that what's killing this besides
No.
the sunken
No,
eyes?
the fucking whole sunken face.
She looks like she has.
She looks decrepit. Like she looks sick.
She looks like she hasn't had any other facial expression for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like she's permanently locked in that
Granted,
position.
women during this time period did not have it easy.
Yeah.
They had
So
very
I'm
little-
sure
True,
I'm
yeah.
sure they've seen and been through some shit. So I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I'm not faulting her.
She definitely
for
has-
having that face, but
Yeah.
Jesus,
She definitely has buried 2 kids' face.
Yeah,
Oof.
they had little to smile about for sure.
Yeah, sorry.
That was who?
Jane Pierce,
Jane Pierce.
Franklin Pierce's.
Franklin Pearson, a pig. Am I right, guys? Hey, sorry. That'll never happen again.
Hey man, I think I would. Jill Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I would just to see what happened when I choked her.
But here's the thing. All right, here's the thing that would bother me.
You answered all the questions, Joe.
Here's the thing. She's the kind of lady who looks like she tans constantly, right?
So
But if you take her titties out of the bathing suit, they're perfect, like pale white
Oh,
triangles on them.
That sick tan line.
Yeah, we're just like,
90s porn star tits.
yeah, it's like, come on. But yeah, definitely, yeah.
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 Daughter's hot too.
Good for you, Jill.
Yeah.
Get that strong DNA.
Birth a retard, but actually by retard I mean great human being.
All right, Ulysses S. Grant is also fucking a man in drag. We got Julia Grant.
No wonder he went to war.
He was busy fighting all the time.
That's Sam Kinison. That is Sam Kinison with Big ZD on his head. Look at those curls, dude. Yeah. That's Sam Kinison with stuffed shells on the top of
That's
his
the
head.
mom in the neighborhood that like chases you off her lawn in her bathrobe with a rolling pin.
And no matter,
That's the mom in Paperboy.
yeah, and no matter what time of day it is, she has slippers on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chonkless.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to pass. Got to pass on it.
No wonder he was always like fucking trying to fight wars.
He's got a war at home too.
Hey, he's like, what, you want me to go home today? Huh? I really hope he talked like that.
You know what? I think I'm on board for Lady Bird.
Lady Bird's pretty.
Yeah. Again, this is her a
Oh,
little bit
yes.
older,
Oh yeah.
but still keeping it tight.
Yeah.
Lady Bird Johnson.
There's probably a good ass on that one
Yeah.
too.
You can tell she's bougie as fuck too, man. She's business class.
That's the president's wife we're talking about.
But I'm saying like
Those pearls.
I feel
Right?
like sans being attached to the presidency, I think she's still
Oh, yeah.
she's still
Oh,
that
yeah.
tight.
She's gonna marry up no matter what.
Like, yeah, that's some country
What she
club
has
pussy.
the look of is that like the teacher like in school where she's not the hottest teacher in school, but she always bent over in front of your desk to tell you things and you could see the cleavage. And as a kid just going through puberty, you were stoked on it.
All right, another easy one. Laura Bush.
Yes.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
1000% yes.
Before her hair got comically big, yeah.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, Laura Bush.
That was easy for sure.
Yeah. That's why I thought you were talking about earlier when you were like, oh, a definite yes. I was like, oh, it's Laura Bush, but no.
All right, this
Hold
is this one's going to be tough to call cuz it's a pretty like simplistic oil painting rendition. Letitia Tyler. John
Ooh,
Tyler.
Letitia.
You know, it's still not bad.
She looks good, but like how simplified did you break her features down? Like this looks like an Italian fresco painting.
It's a perfectly rounded Joel, too.
Yeah, maybe it's not a very good artist.
This is an example.
Jody
Of,
put his hand on it and traced around
this
it.
this is an example of the type of painting that you talked about earlier. Like she didn't stay for the whole session. Like
Yeah.
she hung out for a couple hours. She got tired. He was like, "Yeah, you can go to bed. Like I'll
Yeah.
finish up without you."
I think they were brown. Maybe they were hazel. Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
Based off the data we've been given, yes.
And also
Yeah,
her
agree.
Also her peers. Yeah.
not so bad.
Also
And
possibly a child bride.
also, great name.
Yeah, Letitia.
Yeah.
Strong name.
Tyler?
Yes.
Damn, she might be. Sounds like someone that would like fucking be like a.
Damn, I didn't know Herbert Hoover was married to Andy
Okay.
Warhol.
But
You know what?
it's a yes from me.
Different hairstyle. That's a good look.
The hairstyle. Actually, I like. Yeah, it's
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
Listen,
I'm,
you guys can outvote me, but
All right, look,
that's
I'm not,
a no.
I'm not
All right, look.
offended by it.
Change the outfit. Give her sleeved and hand tattoos, and let her hang out at KFN.
Still no.
You liar!
Lie. I call BS.
Yeah, I'm all in. Who was that again?
Lou Hoover.
Oh, Lou is. Hopefully, it's Lu.
Nope. LOU.
Oh shit! They didn't want to call her Wheezy, and her name's probably Louise. So they're like, all right, let's call her Lou. Yeah, dude. A cups and a thin ass, but you know what? She fucked good. I'm into it.
And was always down.
This is another like sketchy oil painting of Louisa Adams.
Yeah.
Hoity-toity, but still would.
Yeah.
Had a nice little smirk on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's down for a good time.
What were they thinking with those curls back then?
Yeah, I don't get that
It
either.
seriously was like shell pasta.
Just make me hungry.
Right?
I could eat.
I have that tattooed on my neck. Uh-oh.
James Garfield married to the corpse of Christina Ricci.
Honestly, if it was the corpse of Christina Ricci, I still would.
Still would.
How do you say this name? Lucretia?
Lucretia.
Yeah.
Lucretia.
Cool ass name. She looks like a Lucretia too.
I'm giving it a yes. Like the one cheek, right? Looks like
Listen, Christina Ricci was my crush like in my early years.
I don't hate it.
I don't.
Christina
either.
Ricci now is still pretty hot.
This
Yeah,
cheek
yeah,
here
yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
it might have a scar on it, and that's why it's sunk
But
in like that.
her face on like an old-timey body with sunken cheeks ain't it.
I think
I don't hate it.
I like it.
Different outfit, different hair.
Yeah. She probably had a sick
It would
bod.
change. It would change everything.
Yeah.
If she had
Maybe it's the hair that just makes her look
It is.
Yeah.
It is, dude.
too fucked up for me.
if she had a rockin' set, you'd be into it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You got me back.
Yeah. And Lucretia. That might be some sort of exoticness, dude. There might be something nice to that.
Speaking of exotic,
Sisters of
we got
Mercy
another potential mixed race
Oh.
spouse over here, Lucy Rutherford.
Oh. Rutherford.
Or I'm sorry. Lucy Rutherford Hayes'
yeah.
wife.
I was like,
Lucy Hayes.
Oh, yeah. She definitely might have some Indian or some Mexican in her.
Saying.
What's on her forehead?
Maybe it's a bindi.
Ooh.
Then that's a definite yes from me.
Looks like a birthmark.
What's her name?
Lucy Hayes.
Lucy Hayes.
Oh, Lucy's definitely. Yeah, Lucy's. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
She got rid of the curls, go for straight.
Yeah.
Kept it straight, dude.
Yeah.
Smiling, but not too much. Yeah, it's a yes from me.
Yeah, for sure. God, making
Perfect score.
matchups is going to be interesting.
Yeah. It all depends on who you're going up against. Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna make it hard on purpose.
do it. Yeah.
All right, Dwight.
Eisenhower.
Mamie Eisenhower.
Mamie's hot, dude.
Yeah. There's some more country club pussy going on over here, man.
Here's why
Mamie is pretty.
the spot in between the two front teeth, right? It's not bad, but it kind of has a little. Let's say it has a little chip there. That honestly, that type of thing makes a girl hot to me.
Yep.
A slight teeth
A
imperfection.
slight imperfection with the teeth?
Yes, absolutely.
Mamie is pretty, dude.
Yeah, Mamie. Go on with your bad self.
Mamie looks like she's a day drinker though.
Sure.
Yeah,
which
she
means-
hangs out at the fucking country club
Which
all
means
day.
She definitely fucks.
And goes to bed at 9:30.
While Dwight and all of his
No,
fucking
she passes
like
out at 9:30, and you slip it in while she's sleeping.
pass it out. Go to
Yeah, yeah.
maybe not.
while Dwight's off at Bohemian Grove.
What was that? Her name was Mamie.
Mamie.
Oh yeah, she definitely knows what she knows a thing or two.
She probably likes to be
Hey,
spanked.
she knows a thing or two about a little something, something.
All right, Zachary Taylor. We got another like
Yeah, I know this is gonna be
questionable oil painting of Margaret Taylor here. Not bad though
Maggie.
for the times. I mean,
what that looks like. To
They
me,
really love giving them giant jaws.
yeah,
dude.
they give him a hard.
I seriously, I
fucking
think that
face.
people like only know how to draw one nose and one jaw,
That's the thing.
male or female.
As far as like facial proportions are concerned, they probably
what?
had like one singular like face model that they based all portraits off of.
Yeah.
And I think
Any adult male or female, they
I think-
probably use the same jawline.
a pronounced jawline is like a sign of like respect.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's true.
And I bet standing in front of you, she is average to average good looking.
Yeah.
On the board.
I'll say yes to it.
All right, Maggie Taylor.
Oh,
Not bad.
okay.
Martha Jefferson.
Not bad.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I mean, not good, but not bad.
Definitely not bad.
And the mic's in the way. Yeah, it's a yeah from me.
I mean, Thomas Jefferson was into some shady shit.
Yo, if you
So
saw
there's
it-
no guarantee that she was
Mike,
of age either.
Mike, if you saw that girl at Candace Negron's apartment in 2002, and she had a good swinging set on her, you'd be into it.
Oh, I'm not denying it.
Yeah, definitely. If that was like an art school chick, I'd be like, yeah, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, girl?
With that.
With that.
You are married to that reference.
It's
Fuck
so
yeah.
silly.
It is a fucking.
So silly.
It is an albatross around your neck of your sense of humor.
Damn,
at
when
this
did you get
point.
all deep, dude?
It's so dated.
What, albatross?
No, the
I like
fucking
how you make fun of me for having that reference, but you have an albatross reference.
the Budweiser
Yo,
fucking.
where's
What's Up.
Dookie?
Pick up the phone!
Dookie!
With that.
With that.
Having a game.
Mary Todd Lincoln. I don't know.
I remember her being kind
Oh
of...
boy,
She
out.
looks.
she's a beard.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely... He had a bed boy. A dude that she just happened to share.
She looks like a dwarf. Like she looks like a
She
little
has
person.
she has midge face.
She has midge body.
Yeah. Well, also next to fucking 6'6" Lincoln. Anyway,
And also-
Well, she's not standing next to Lincoln in this picture.
I found
she's solo and still looks like she's tiny.
She definitely buried kids.
I found pictures of them together. It's shocking.
She definitely buried kids, so she has the world on her face. Still?
Her face is as round as the world too.
I would throw it to her in an act of charity because I know fucking Abe ain't fucking giving her none.
8 beers in, and if she had pizza, I'd fuck her. Just saying.
I'll put her up. Mary Todd, old MP.
Also, she sucked dick so well, she got him to free the slaves.
there is that.
She sucked dick on a gay guy so well, she got him to free the slaves.
All right. Do we need to talk about Melania?
I mean, yeah. Come on.
Default.
Yeah. That's a one seed.
The only downfall of Melania is the fake tits.
That's Duke University,
I don't like
UNC.
it. Sorry. But if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have the I like my suitcase.
I go to school now.
You go
Yes,
to school, you eat
go
your
to
lunch.
You eat your lunch now. And
All
then you
right.
go
Who's
to
down with
school.
the swirl? We got Big Mike on the board.
Still would.
Still would.
100%.
If she had a dick, I'd just push it aside. By push aside, I mean push it into me.
A butt's a butt.
Weed 69.
And she had an athletic.
Standing, she'll hold you up.
I'm not really
That's
into
cool.
I'm not into super athletic chicks, but for some reason, Michelle Obama, I let her fight me and beat me up. She had like a nice athletic butt too.
All right.
This is the moment you were waiting.
We got the Gawk Gawk 3000.
She has the
Big
weird.
Nance.
She has the weirdest face, dude.
She looks like a puppet.
That's the face that deep throated Mr. T. Show some fucking respect.
But here's the thing: she blew Mr. T.
They were like fucking BFFs with all the Just Say No campaign and all.
But you think she actually fucking took that hog?
Well, I mean, the rumor said like she was just
Yeah.
fucking slurping up everybody. Like any celebrity
But here's
that she got tight with was getting mopped up.
here's the thing about Nancy Reagan. like
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Mopped up is fucking hilarious.
Oh yes. But the thing is, like, she looks like the reason she was good at sucking dick
It's because she looks like
is
that.
because she had to be.
and she has a
And I
giant,
respect game recognizes game. I respect
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
has that giant head.
Like, you know, like the one girl that was always sucking dicks. She was always like kind of mid looking, but you're like, oh, she feels she has to do this because she's not
Yeah.
as pretty as the other girls.
Not everybody was willing to do that.
Nancy,
Yes. 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 It's a yes from me. Because I know what she brings to the table.
God.
It makes up for her subpar looks.
You know what though? We only know that now.
it's severe. She looks like
So?
This is like if you saw her in real life, you'd be like, what the fuck is up with
do you
her
ever
head?
see that like that little old cartoon of the skeleton and he's like doing a little dance and his head spins around?
Yes.
Well, she looks like one of the Mars Attacks aliens.
Yes.
Yes. If you took that wig off and there's just a brain under it, yeah.
It makes all the sense, actually.
I'm trying to get some brain.
Oh fuck. I'm torn on this one,
I really don't like
but Mike's passionate, so it goes.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
Fair is fair.
And we need content, so it's gotta go. Oh, that visor like, from here it looks like a mug shorty.
All right, Tricky Dick.
Pat Nixon.
Not
Nixon.
bad.
Not bad. Not
Pat Nixon.
bad.
But here's the thing about Pat Nixon.
Fun time.
Doesn't it look like when one of her eyes moves, the other one doesn't?
Maybe.
She looks like she might have a lazy eye. Not in that picture, but I think they had to take multiples. I think they had to take multiple to get her to like, you look, Pat, your one's looking at your nose.
She's not bad.
She looks classy.
Yeah.
She's probably a fun.
The color scheme on that shirt.
She looks
she's
like
fun.
she's built too for
Yeah.
a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the color scheme, like she looks like she likes to have fun.
She doesn't just drink at the country club. She like plays tennis.
She's the girl that
Might play 9 holes of golf.
She might play basketball.
Hey,
Yeah, how's her paint game? She probably boxes you out with a.
she'll go to the country club, and if she has like 3 glasses of wine, she'll take her shoes off. She's that crazy.
I bet when she jumps in the pool, cannonball or
Jackknife.
can opener.
Jackknife. Doesn't even hold her nose. She doesn't need to. She's just that good. Shout out Pat Nixon, dude.
Andrew Jackson, man.
Now this is the guy that got shot by Aaron Burr in a duel.
I would have shot myself. Saved him the trouble. If I had to fucking lay down to this every night.
Oh
shit.
man.
Do you ever think that like, yo, Aaron Burr like wasn't that fast, right? But he pulled the gun out and like Andrew Jackson's like,
Just
oh
do
no,
it.
I dropped my pistol.
Just get it over with.
He's like, whoopsie daisy.
Oh, it's jammed.
But he's like, who's got butterfingers?
This is like sad Italian immigrant getting off the fucking the boat.
Aaron Burr is like, I got you, dog.
No.
Yeah,
Negative.
no, nada.
That was who?
Rachel Jackson. Fuck yeah, Jimmy Carter.
She's
Rosalind?
hot.
Yo, Rose in her
Fuck
heyday?
yes, dude.
Fucking sign
She
me up.
is-
Yes.
That's another one I was talking
Yeah.
about. She is fucking
Rosalind
pretty.
Carter.
That's
dude.
like my type too, in a fucking nutshell.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, dude.
Like the perky, quirky face,
Genuine smile.
genuine
Yes.
smile,
Forced. Yeah.
good cheekbones.
Great eyes too.
Yeah.
And she's got the dimples.
Actual like loving eyes.
And the
like
and the
that
dimples on the
smile's
cheek-
sincere.
She
She's not posing for that photo. Like
dimples
she's
on the
happy
cheek,
to be
like,
there.
She smiles a lot.
Yeah.
She reminds me of somebody I used to date
Aw.
a little bit. Weirdly.
I used to date a little bit.
I should call her.
But we dated like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday.
All right, last one.
This is the last one?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh wow.
James K. Polk.
Oh boy.
And the very
Wow, we
piss,
filled out the bracket perfectly.
the piss poor oil painting of his wife Sarah.
Yikes. I would have that man shot for painting that. What?
Like, show me some respect. I'm the president, and that's my wife.
Why did you give her
Hey
this?
man,
What?
that's my fucking
Why did
wife.
you give her the Hasidic fucking curls?
No. And also, why did you give her the hair?
He gave her the fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula
Yes!
cut.
I didn't get it out because he kept fucking talking. That's Gary Oldman in fucking Dracula, dude. Holy shit.
Bram Stokelstein's Hasidic Dracula.
Scenic Dracula is so sick.
James gets this intern out of it.
I'm gonna suck your blood.
I want to suck your blood
And
He can't
stuff.
paint worth a shit.
in this economy.
Oh, but you know what?
Oh my god.
On face alone,
Yeah, face alone. I mean,
Yeah.
another fucking honker.
yeah.
Look at that fucking beak.
And it's the same nose.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the Martha Washington nose. We've come full circle.
I think, honestly, this is what I think happened.
I don't know.
The artist that does the White House paintings, right? He had an outline.
he had a template.
of a nose and a
template.
mouth. And it was like, all he would do was just fill in the hair and the eyes and the eyebrows.
Well,
Everything else is like on the fucking Jesus.
just a little behind the curtain, she would have to make number 37 on a bracket of 36. Is it worth saving?
Nope.
I take Nancy off before I take her off.
Agree. She's no
You guys
good.
are vetoing my Nancy Reagan.
No, we're saying Nancy's on.
Oh,
In like
I was saying the exact opposite.
oh, I would not put Nancy ahead of her personally.
No, I'd take that over Nancy any day of the week.
yeah. I'd put her ahead of Nancy,
No,
but
no.
I wouldn't take either one off.
Now, if it was Toothy, I'd like go Nancy. Nance Money.
Now, right. What was her fucking name?
Sarah Polk.
That was the last one.
Listen, Nancy Reagan's just the only documented throat goat.
Get a load of this fucking Nancy Reagan apologist.
No, I'm saying there's probably other first ladies
Was it,
with a fucking A game that we just don't know about.
who was the one with the Edward James Olmos cheeks?
Hold on.
Do you remember off the top of your head?
Edith.
What if she was the fucking throat goat of her day?
It was back in like it was a while back. It was a black and white photo.
Eliza Johnson.
But how funny would it be of like, you know how like people, obviously news traveled by horseback, people passed it along, right? And it would have like
That fucking face.
it would like someone would unfurl a piece of rolled up paper, like, all right, this is what's happening here, 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 here. And then like in a very small corner of the paper, it would just say, what's her name? What's her name?
Eliza Johnson.
Eliza Johnson.
Yo, you mentioned the Dick Tracy movie earlier.
Oh,
that's
Flat
flat.
Top.
That's flat top.
Yeah. But imagine like all those like yo, these guys are here, this state's doing this, these guys are talking shit here. It's like, yo, Eliza Johnson, dude. I heard, yo. You had to pull the sheets out of your asshole after just in really small print in the corner of the paper. Just a young kid reading it. It was like, hear ye. She got that. Oh.
Yo, I gotta check out.
Go back to Dolly
Yo.
Madness.
I'm fucking impressed.
Dolly.
Listen, I'm impressed.
I'm really worried about
If
her.
she's a child bride,
I'm really
I mean,
worried.
I'm canceling myself in real time
Oh
right
my
here.
god.
If she's
Edit this out. You need to edit this out. But dude.
if she's Billie Eilishing us right now, I swear
Right?
to fucking God, dude.
Billie Eilish will get you in some fucking trouble.
Yeah, it's not all she has in common with Billie Eilish.
I know. Right? Them chesticles.
She's got two things in common.
How funny would it be that that's the reason like her husband got elected.
So people could look at her fucking
all white-
devastating cans.
All White House staff was like, look, dude.
Listen, I'm trying to see that shit every day
You're
for
like,
the next
look,
4
dude.
years.
Whoever came first.
I'm not gonna get bored of
Yeah.
that.
If she lays on her back, it looks like she's being strangled by a man with no thumbs.
like say Pumice Stone Face was like the president, like the first lady before her. They're like, look, dude, we just had to go through an entire 4 years of Pumice Stone Face, and now we got that. I don't give a fuck if he's gonna reinstate slavery. This girl is staying in the White House no matter what we have to do, or we all fucking revolt.
Oh, that's fucking so funny.
Oh fuck! Shout out Dolly Madison, dude.
Damn, we've got 36 fucking first ladies to go up against head to head style
Yeah, I think
for a while.
As we get closer in, we should probably do like maybe one or two, like a 2-sentence, like, by the way, she did this, blah blah blah.
So we're
I'm gonna give you your device back.
Thank you. These are the preliminaries that we just completed. So then we've got the 1, 2, 3, like final, semifinal, quarterfinal. What's before the quarterfinal? The qualifiers or something?
Well, it's the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final 4.
It would be the Sweet 16 then.
Yeah.
We're gonna go from 36 to 36 to fucking god damn it, math.
Down to 4.
Final
36
4?
to 18.
Yeah, 36 to 18.
18 to-
We're gonna have to lose 4 along the way. That won't be hard.
But you also need like a wild card or something like that. But let me ask you this: who do you guys? What are your predictions for the Final Four?
Well, I got one on my mind still.
Yeah.
We got a front runner. I think
Melania.
Final Four
No.
Yeah. No?
possible.
Who's the one that had the librarian vibes?
Who's the upset?
Who's the one that had the librarian?
Who's
vibes
going to
in the
upset
final?
Melania in the early rounds?
In the early rounds?
Yeah.
She goes against Dolly Madison. She's fucked.
Yeah, but yeah.
I
She
mean,
goes
I'm not
against
arguing
Rosalind
that.
Carter. She's
we
fucked.
got some serious contenders in this fucking game.
My national championship is those two.
We got young Hillary.
That's my national championship game right there.
We got young.
Ooh.
We got young Hillary.
Who do you got?
We got
First-
Frances Cleveland. First of all, we got Helen Taft.
Who's the one with the fucking librarian vibe that?
I don't know, fucking all of them.
Yeah, there were a couple.
Fuck. I have to see the pictures again, but it's not important now.
There's
Lady Bird?
plenty.
Taft's wife.
Taft's wife, yeah.
Helen Taft. That's what I'm saying.
I think she would beat out Melania.
It's possible. Lucy Hayes was up there.
Are we basing
Even Laura Bush was up there.
Yeah, Laura Bush.
Rosalind Carter.
Rosalind was fucking.
But look,
hot.
dude, Melania's hot. Don't get me wrong, right?
Are we basing Hill Dog off of current stats or
We'll make it up
I
as we go along.
want best of best Best case scenario.
So
Then Hillary might make a deep run.
Now, as we get closer to the final four, we're going to have multiple pictures.
We should.
It seems like it's only fair.
We should.
Yeah.
Different hairstyles, different colors.
Which is going to suck when it's...
It should be a wider scope of how they look then, how they look now, and maybe a few pictures in between.
Yeah, that's like
flattering and unflattering.
That's like quarterfinal.
But that's going to be
because if
hard.
the unflattering pictures don't sway my judgment, then you know they deserve to go deeper.
Here's the problem. Dolly Madison's a painting.
Yeah.
How are you going to elaborate on that?
I'm sure you can find other
might be some
renditions of her. And
how funny it'd be with every single one is just her with like increasingly bigger hands. as the presidency went on, like the painters just got hornier.
Listen,
hornier and hornier.
You got to go off the data from that era. You can't argue the only data that exists.
Yeah, we're not objectifying. It's those painters that did it, dude.
Were you asking me what time it is?
How are we on time? Because I didn't want to fucking go past.
We're great.
But what do you guys think for your prediction for Final Four?
I couldn't say.
I'd say for me, I'd say Dolly Madison and Rosalind Carter are definitely going to be in it.
That's my top two.
Rosalind is in my top 4 for sure.
Yeah. I think Laura.
This is all pending that we find out Dolly was of age.
And you know what though?
I can't stress that enough.
Yeah. But real quick, sorry, Tom. Dolly Madison, say she was 16, and that's like, let's say the year is 1880. All right, 1880's 16 is today's 22.
No, I'm not touching that.
All right, fair enough.
Nah, I'm not even cool with it for dudes in the 60s and 70s. So I'm definitely not cool with it back then.
I'm a middle school teacher, not touching that with a fucking 50 foot
Yeah,
pole.
those are children. It was just.
You know what else were children? Those things she was hiding under that fucking.
Oh,
Do you guys still have the horny jail thing? Or is that off the board now?
Yeah, that was
bonk bonk.
Oh,
nope. That was
enough. Close enough. Oh, you replaced with that? Okay.
Nah, it was replaced.
But yeah, Rosalind and Dolly Madison, I see going far.
It was replaced with John Sample.
But if you're going straight on like murderer,
Makes me
like murderer pussy, Hillary has in her to go.
Oh, she has the killer instinct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She knows where the bodies are buried.
That Benghazi box.
She knows how to get.
Benghazi box.
She knows how to get shit done. I think that's
Episode title. Yes.
What's the guy's name? Vince Carter or whatever. That guy they killed.
Huh?
The guy they killed.
Which one?
Which one?
The one guy that actually people first started talking about. I think it was
Seth Rich?
Seth Rich. Yes.
No, that's like a QAnon bullshit.
But he was the first one that kind of opened that conversation.
Yeah, but it's like...
Are you talking about the guy who crashed his car 120 miles an hour into a tree?
Yeah.
No, Seth Rich is the guy who was shot twice in the head, but it
self-inflicted.
Looked like a suicide.
Self-inflicted two shots in the head.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who was hanging from
I'm not saying he wasn't clipped. I'm just saying I don't think she had anything to do with that. They're just trying to tie it to her because it's shady.
We could also get into like Obama's chef.
Wasn't that a news story?
Big Mike.
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah.
No, I mean here. Like we talked about that here.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it? Yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
early on. Yeah. Yeah, but Michelle Obama.
All the actual like confirmed bodies that the Clintons have.
It's over 35.
You don't need to dig for like the fucking sketchy QAnon ones that might not even be true.
A Clinton associate is like one of the most lethal jobs that you can have.
Or you mean deadly jobs? Like it could kill you.
That would be lethal.
I thought you meant like the person was lethal. Like
No.
people.
No. Like just having that job, like
the security's not very good. Your job security is not very good.
Just the likeliness that you will die is like astronomical.
That's why Monica Lewinsky should really fucking appreciate her situation.
You know what, too? Honorable mention. She is still hot.
She's too high profile of a personality. Like if she disappeared, you automatically know like where that leads to.
That's why she jumped right out in front, dude.
She's like, oh yeah. I mean, like think about it.
And
like,
here's the dress, by the way.
It's like, look, not only did you survive this, but you got a cigar fucking fingering. I mean, that's kind of nice. Granted, it's not about what you wanted out of it, but at least you're not fucking killing yourself with 3 bullets. You know, it's like,
yeah. Who's the guy who was found hanging from a tree
I think it was Vince or Vance
with a shotgun blast to the self-inflicted shotgun blast to the chest?
Yeah. I want to say it's something.
I mean,
the first
props if you can pull that off.
I don't think you can.
That's a great way. That's a great way to go.
People actually have. There's people that have done shotguns to the forehead. I'm like, yo.
But also hanging though.
Yeah.
Retired, now deceased football player Junior Seau.
I know you can blast yourself.
Shot himself in the chest. Because he wanted his brain to be studied. That was like part of his suicide note.
Yeah.
Because he was suffering so bad and nobody was taking him seriously.
And like the league wasn't helping him out or getting,
wasn't. Still aren't.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, that was fun.
That got dark real quick.
Sorry.
No, I mean it happened with the Clintons anyway.
Yeah.
It is Hillary's fault somehow.
But there's like,
so does that make her more or less attractive?
More.
Like knowing
Absolutely
that like
more.
she can get her hands dirty.
She could make me
danger
disappear.
pussy.
Yeah.
Danger pussy. Look, if
it's the best pussy you've ever had, but there's a chance she'll wipe you off the fucking planet if she thinks you're gonna talk.
Go ahead, go first.
But what is best though?
But here's what I'm thinking.
Like literally gave you the night of your life.
All right, look.
I won't go into detail, but
I won't
let me
either.
ask this.
I won't go into too many either, but I've had some good ones. And like I don't know if I'm gonna die over that.
But here's the thing. Say like you're fucking a girl and let's just say it's good, not great, but it's still good.
Right.
Serviceable.
Doesn't like the fact that this might end in your death. Does that kind of add a thrill to it? No. Or kind of a bummer to it?
Bummer for me.
Because if I'm like, look, this is...
if I'm dying for some pussy, it better be worth it.
Also, I'm like, if this might be the last piece ever, yo.
It better not be just good.
I want to go out on a high note.
I better be able to put it in the butt. I'm just saying. And she had a tank. She had a tank ass, dude. She
had a snook in her sniz.
It's just some girls, there's times you've hooked up with girls just for danger factor.
See, danger.
You know it's going to be bad for you.
That makes me get soft. It takes me out of it.
It's my destructive nature, I guess.
Bad for you how? Like it's going to cause drama because you got involved with her?
Yes.
Yeah, that takes it out.
Even in my like young horny days, like late teens, early 20s, I stayed away from shit like that. Because that juice was never worth the squeeze for me.
I always liked it when girls were mean to me.
No, not that part of it. I'm talking about you came up in the same era of hardcore and people being not even the least bit understanding about situations like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this girl really likes you. Oh, this girl wants to hook up with you. Oh, she's the ex-girlfriend or fuck buddy of so-and-so. Nope. Like, no thanks.
It depends.
I think stuff is coming across my field of view so rarely that I probably would have considered it. Probably wouldn't have followed through because I am sort of a chicken shit. But
I was a confirmed chicken shit when it came to that because I was never one to be in the crosshairs of a situation like that.
I'm definitely one
because I've seen it. I've seen other people fall victim to that type of love triangle activity.
The aftermath.
Yeah, and I've seen what's happened to them, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh boy. What are you writing down, little guy?
Benghazi box.
Benghazi box is pretty good. Like if the pussy was so good that people like wars were fought over it, that's wild. Maybe that do you ever think about like I said like,
and that's the thing, I don't think Hill Dog's packing that kind of heat.
But also like, do you think I don't know, some of you guys probably didn't know this till I brought it up that Bill had that Peyronie's disease where his dick was.
I knew he had a curve. I didn't know he couldn't.
It was like to the point where like
he couldn't fuck.
It was preventative.
Like getting like a boner was almost painful to him. Pretty much painful to him.
For a dude who tried to fuck so much.
Is that confirmed?
Like he was, the Peyronie's yes, but if it was painful, no.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Like that dude was so horny.
But let me ask you this: do you think was he saying like, "Oh my dicks, man, I can't fuck you no more," and her like being like, "Okay, I'm not getting dick. People have to die." Do you think him having a bent dick, which honestly I think was started by her fucking fire ass puss, led to like, all right, now she's cut off from the dick.
Stretched him like fucking taffy.
Yeah, now like she's cut off from the dick. She's like, hey, civilians had to go. they had to die.
Well,
I'm that worked up.
well,
I gave her that Emperor Palpatine look to her face she has now.
it's plausible.
Yeah. She still, though, she can fill out a pantsuit.
I would really like to see it in a sundress. Is all I'm saying.
Ever since that show Workaholics came out, you ever seen that show Workaholics? They had the boss, Alice or whatever. The way she filled out a pantsuit
Bruh.
and how mean she was,
Alice.
it unlocked a fucking fetish to me that now, like, if I saw a girl that I was mildly attractive to in a pantsuit,
And she just goes, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
yes, I'm just, I will give you all my worldly possessions, my dogs, my house, take it. Just yell at me, maybe punch me once in a while, throw something at me. Oh my God. Pantsuit.
Yeah, Alice had me feeling some type of way.
God damn it, dude. The attitude, the pantsuits.
What are we gonna call this game?
I don't know yet. So,
Something
Obviously.
first lady something.
or something related to, obviously, but I'm normally pretty good at coming up with this shit, but this is one I just can't figure anything out. Nothing's coming off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
there's no play of words on March Madness we can do.
Who's the one that we all like out and out said no right away? And she was like a famous first lady. And we were like, yo, she looks like just fucking dried shit.
A couple of them.
Like all of us were like, no, absolutely not.
Eliza Johnson?
No, it was a famous first lady.
Famous? How famous?
Like
Not Martha.
the people knew her first name enough. Not Martha. It wasn't Martha. It was mid-level. It was to the point where she actually had a picture.
Ida McKinley?
No. Can I see the picture? Can I see the paper, please? Can
Julia Grant?
I see the paper? Just look at the names. I'll figure it out.
Well, I also want to do
Was it
not right away, but maybe down the road. I want to do a bracket style tournament where we highlight famous athletes' achievements, maybe not necessarily on the field, but in their debauchery off the field.
Maybe it was Lady Bird?
Lady Bird?
Lady Bird, no, she made the cut.
Oh, she definitely did. Where's this? Is this the failure?
I was doing it a stupid way. I was doing it in both sections before.
Oh wait, but because like if I knew that name off the top of my head, she had a real fucking turkey neck look and big stout. Ugly.
Martha Washington?
It was Martha Washington.
No. It was in the middle of our fucking bit.
Oh,
If I could go off that, I could probably come up with a name.
I don't know.
But yeah, if we keep tournament brackets going, that's the next one
Yeah.
I would like to do.
What's the
'Cause
next one you want to do?
athlete debauchery.
Well, I thought we were talking about that for the next.
Not on the field accomplishments. I'm talking about like some
Well,
dirtbag shit you did.
we brought that up
I think we just wanted to do top fives for that, right?
for the dildo recital.
Yeah, we
It
could do
came
that
out
for the
the
next
top
dildo
10.
recital because you know
I actually-
Larry and Matt will bring some good ones to the table that I won't
Yeah.
remember.
Being the nerd I am, I already have my top 10 for that.
I could probably come up with 10 like off the dome.
Because I tried to go off the beaten path for I didn't want to go strictly baseball, strictly basketball, or really like the big four. But I fell into a wormhole.
Yeah, but you know there's like some European and South American soccer players that have done some foul shit.
Yes, but you want to get into some fucked up stories? Do a deep dive on the sumo scene.
Yeah.
Really?
It's bad.
Holy shit.
It's bad.
And it's all
Because my wife and I watched The Amazing Race, and there was a competition on this week's episode where they had to tie a sumo thong correctly, and then wrestle a legit sumo wrestler out of the ring to make it to the next road stop.
just Google sumo.
So I'm like, damn, I like sumo wrestling now. This shit looks fun.
Google sumo hazing. Because if you were new to like the sumo scene,
Oh, they put you through hell?
oh yeah.
Okay.
And it was like led to death
damn.
and all kinds. It is fucking nuts.
Was it like frat house hazing where like they just made you party super hard?
No, to the 100th degree.
Okay.
Or, like shoving things in you.
Oh, all right.
So they're fucking psychopaths.
So I'm going to get horny reading about it.
They made South American soccer fans look pretty tame by comparison.
Amazing Race is your show, huh?
I don't know what that is. I know the name, but I don't know really what it is.
So yeah, my wife's a big reality TV junkie, but not like
She's
like
a girl?
not like the trashy
Yeah.
shit. She likes all the competition ones, like Big Brother, Amazing Race, Survivor, like
They can't possibly be
To Catch a
scripted.
Predator.
the stuff where they actually like have to do cool shit to like win. So by proxy, I catch most of those episodes as well.
Shut up! You're so excited the when they used to go on.
Amazing Race is cool because like you get to see them like travel the world and like do all sorts of like.
Before he says he's like, it's on.
As a guy,
man.
it's very easy.
Comes with the territory.
It is very easy to get sucked into reality.
The competition
So it's
reality
made for
shows suck you in
He
for
puts
sure.
on his fuzzy socks, like huddles up next to her on the couch.
Yo, you fucking spying on me, dog?
Is it on? Is it on?
Being sucked in. I don't know when we'll get back to this, but we're
Getting sucked in by
sucked
old
up.
Nancy Reagan.
I will tell you when we get back to this. The next time we get into this will be, because this wasn't.
Not next week because I'm going
Yes.
again.
It will.
I'm off to a great start.
It does. You don't need to tell us exactly
4-3's episode.
That's Mitchell though.
No, 410 is Mitchell.
410 is Mitchell. Okay,
Oh.
good.
Because 4-3 was gonna be the original launch for this, and then it just the stars cosmically aligned
2 days before my birthday.
that we could do this. We could do this. I'll try to come. We all have to come up with a name.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really stupid wordplay pun.
It'll either be in the episode's
I don't know, man.
thumbnail itself, or
Benghazi Box has probably got this.
well,
episode.
that's the title. But
Yeah.
the game, though, what is the game called?
First Lady Finals. Just do some minor alliteration.
Well,
We can come up with something better.
We go real blue, like presidential cum receptacles. You know, like
between the five of us, we'll come up with something good.
5.
Yeah, the dildo boys are included in this.
Oh yeah, the sports one. I'll let fucking Larry figure that out.
Yeah, he's the jock.
Italy.
He's the jock.
I don't care.
Well, I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Oh, if you haven't figured it out by now, please watch this on our YouTube page.
Yes.
For God's sake, it'll be so much better.
The pictures will be there to make Tom's fucking hard work worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like blow up the pictures and
as much
like,
as I can.
superimpose
And
them?
also, hey, if you are a diehard and watch this podcast every week, give us feedback on this so we know if it's worth pursuing or dumping or whatever.
Or like the video, for Christ's
Yeah,
sake.
for fuck's sakes, guys.
we
It's a
get
button press, you dickheads.
we get like a like per video,
Yeah.
and yet we have
Yeah.
dozens and sometimes hundreds of views on them.
Is it just Josh liking every YouTube video?
I haven't checked who it is. I just
This
know
goes
that
out to
it is.
everybody but Josh. Oh, John. No, John comes through too. Katrowski comes through too, but yeah.
Yeah, and Marty.
Oh.
Marty comments at least.
God bless that fucking
Shout out to Delco Goon Squad.
Skinny.
Shout out Marty, man.
skinny weirdo. I love that boy. We'll see everybody next week. Patreon.com/IRRANDILL. Just extra shit, fun stuff,
Even better than this.
support.
As
Just
crazy as
repost
that
the
is.
clips, you fucking weirdos. More new bits are being come up with. We'll have more later on down the line.
I'll screenshot all my news stories from now on, so I don't have to
That's why I
take a gamble on them loading.
I will get the internet installed into this place. I won't at all. I'm just going to complain about it for the rest of the time this podcast exists.
Well, all we need is Starlink.
Damn. Fuck yeah.
Goodbye.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. Little
Bless
kid.
Elon. Whoa. Not going to be able to do that long. You keep dropping your pad, dude.